Hi, and welcome back to ISF Productions. I'm Cassius. We are currently at the Memphis Tigers basketball facility. We're going to get interviews from players and coaches about the loss against Alabama and the upcoming Saturday's game against Texas A&M. Come along with us.
No, we're right back to where we were. We understand that we had an opportunity. We didn't seize the moment. Tip your hat to Alabama for playing well with freshmen. Freshmen played really well. We let some opportunities go during the game that we could have, made it easier for us. But we're on to the next game. We're ready for Texas A&M. Kendrick's feeling good. Well, I can't say good. He did tweak his right ankle again, but it's not severe. Yeah, for sure. He's definitely expected to play. For his first game back, not ever thinking that he was ever going to be eligible, and then us telling him on game day. Oh no, that was the day before the game. I'm sorry, day before the game. I mean, I'm sure it was so many emotions going through him on a nationally televised game against the number 4 team in the country, and he did well. Even though he's been practicing every day or every time with us, it's still a different feel when you get into a game of that magnitude. He didn't get a chance to get his feet wet, and he got thrown right into the fire. So I felt like he did great. Yeah, I mean, KO has already been practicing with us. He knows and understands now that it's go time for sure because Malcolm is out, and he's ready for his moment.
In your mind with him, what's made you at times, I don't know if uncomfortable is the right word, but like, what's made you think like he's not quite ready yet? In terms of like, what do you want to see from him to kind of take that next step?
Well, I can say I probably haven't handled it properly every time with him in the minutes. I've just kind of trusted Dre more, trusted Malcolm more because those are guys that we've won the NIT championship with, guys that we went to the second round of the NCAA with. It has nothing to do with KO personally. It was me trusting because we're playing a tough schedule. You're trying to figure things out in one of those games, and, you're going to have yourself a dogfight. So for me, I just trusted the guys that I was used to.
Are you telling him like, hey, we need you to rebound, we need to block? Like, what's kind of your message to him in terms of what you want him to his role to be?
Yeah, it's exactly that. Set good screens, block, protect the rim, and rebound. Those things are what we tell him.
And then how comfortable you've gone smaller, especially against Auburn and Alabama at times with using Elijah as
Hmm.
a small. Like, how comfortable are you with that? Playing Dre at the five and going smaller.
Well, I mean, DeAndre's always played the five for us. When we made that run, DeAndre was playing the five more so than Malcolm was. And now, putting Elijah at the four, just need him to rebound better. But he's a matchup problem on the other end, on the offensive end. We need him to just rebound the ball at a high level. When he does that, with him and Chandler being at the floor, then that gives us two guys that are mobile.
Penny, kind of going back to KO, how far have you seen him come along from being that raw guy offensively to now maybe finding his footing a little bit more?
Oh, yeah, he's definitely finding his footing. And I wasn't trying to wait on conference. It just kind of happened like that and with Malcolm's injury. But he's grown a ton in practice with his footwork, with his ball handling, with his finishes, with his understanding of what we're trying to do. And, he's had a great attitude throughout as well.
Almost a blessing in disguise, right? Like, obviously, you don't Malcolm to get hurt, but now you're kind of bolstering depth, figuring out you got deeper guys in your rotation.
Yeah, we know what we're going to get with KO. He's going to block shots, and he's going to rebound. We just got to have him offensively understand at all times what we're doing. And we're trying to just make it simpler for him so it won't be so much. But, man, he's going to be ready for his moment. I can just feel that.
Yesterday, kind of like Groundhog Day with the LA.
I can't. I wish I could talk about it, but I can't talk about it.
Coach, what's it been like to have Kenny Davis as a point guard, especially those past two games, Alabama and Auburn, just to watch his performance like that?
It's great. I mean, he's a beginner, a middle guy, and a closer. From the beginning he's ready, in the middle of the game he's ready, and he's a closer. I mean, it's always great to have that guy that can get you buckets and points to keep you in the game, push the game out of reach, win the game for you. And it's been great seeing him get back to form.
What do you see at Texas A&M?
Man, they play similar to us. They're just all-out hustle. They're scrappy. They have their principles on how they do things every single time. They'll press you. They're very physical. It's a high-energy game. That's the reason why we wanted to schedule a home-and-home with those guys because, they do a great job. Their staff does a great job, and, that's why we wanted this game.
How has Malcolm kind of mentally handled, yet another setback as a guy, like you said, was, just trying to get back in shape and get back out there for his knee stuff, and now you're setback.
It's really unfortunate, man. I think he's trying to grind through it, but it's like he's trying to figure out when am I ever going to get over the hump, because he hasn't gone through one season without it just being something. And I hate that for him because he's so skilled, he's so talented. You know, maybe this time that he's off now, he'll kind of understand how serious it needs to be and how he needs to really, you know, appreciate every moment, because maybe sometimes we don't. Because I remember when I got injured, just putting myself in there, maybe I'm talking more about me, it's like you start appreciating more when you're out. So, I mean, he couldn't help getting injured and then trying to fight back from it, and then another one happens, man. So I know I can identify with exactly what he's going through. I think the swelling was so bad that he didn't get an MRI. They were waiting until the swelling goes down before they actually did an MRI. But it looked like it's going to be a couple weeks.
Oh, he had, I guess I misheard you during your radio show. He hadn't gotten an MRI.
He was supposed to have an MRI, and when he went, it was too much swelling, so they were like, we just might as well wait. I hope so. That's another guy that we really need. I don't really know his status because
Is it like he has to apply for, he has to do a waiver?
I think he has to get a waiver from SMU, and some other things have to work academically for him as well. But he'd be another great body to have out there.
So at least for right now, he's not available.
No, right now he's not available.
When you assembled this team, how big of a piece was Mario Franklin in the identity, and I guess what was missing so far early on that you're hoping that the role that he fills down with eligible?
Yeah, obviously when I put this squad together, because we lost a ton of offense. You know, you're losing Tyler Harris, Lester Quinones, Imani Bates, Landers Nolly. I mean, come on, that's a ton of points. I was figuring more, for my mindset, we lost shooters, but we're just going to get grunge guys. We're going to get guys that are going to come in and be defensive-minded, that can still score, that are still willing to be, you know, that have scored on their teams that they were on before they came here. And then when Demarie Franklin came, you know, up in the portal, some guys called me on him and was like, he can really score. We were missing one score. We needed one more, like, hardcore scorer. So the void that he's going to fill is scoring. He scores the ball in bunches, and that'll help Alo, that'll help Kendrick, that'll help DeAndre from the point of view of having another guy on the floor that has to be accounted for. And defensively, he's just as good as Alo. Alo is terrific, so that says a lot about Demarie's defense as well. For sure. Yeah, because all those guys have huge hearts, and what they'll make up for in height, I mean, with their height differential is with heart.
Is that the ideal? Is that what you're trying to work toward, that three-guard lineup, once DeMario gets comfortable enough to be inserted into that starting lineup?
I think that's going to happen a lot because those guys are tough. All three guys are really tough, and toughness wins in my book. Not that the other guys aren't going to be out there, you know, Keontae, Jaden, even Jonathan Lawson sometimes. I mean, we're still going to play guys. You know, Elijah's been kind of almost taken to the fore, so we can get him to be more, you know, of a mismatch or matchup out there. But yeah, that three-guard lineup is going to be together a lot.
Might be is DeMario starting tomorrow?
No, we're going to keep the same lineup right now, and just keep allowing it to work the way it's been working.
Talk to you guys all, like you guys are kind of, you're almost at the end of this like non-conference gauntlet that you put yourselves through.
Mm-hmm.
Like, do you have to talk to them like, hey, now's not the time to let up? Do you talk to them at all about that?
Absolutely, because we have no time to be complacent because we don't get the respect that everyone else gets around the country. So we have to do twice as much as the next team. So we can't afford to lose a game we're not supposed to lose. You try to win every game at home because any small things that happen to Memphis, you drop 60 spots. That's just how I feel, man. It's just we have to continue to keep that chip on our shoulders and to continue to work because we know if we don't play well or we lose, then it's going to be more detrimental to us than anyone else. I don't know if it says disrespect, but I felt like any other team that had the resume that we had this year, you beat an undefeated Auburn team, then they definitely would have at least been 25th. But I didn't cry over spilled milk because I felt like there would be more motivation for us to just stay on that same course that we've been on. All right, thanks. Yep.